It's Lynx here, and today we're actually gonna. Okay, all right. This is not gonna be the video that everybody thinks it is. This is actually just gonna be a fun video in the end of things. All things said and done, this is gonna be a fun, messy video. First things first, I'm having to sit back a bit because I kind of feel like my face was too much in the camera, so we'll see. I'm wearing my favorite shirt, even though it is wrinkled as fuck, but look, filthy never looked so good. I love that shit. So this video is actually the 5 things that I am not here for. I know that Kid Fury did one of these videos, and I love him. I get life from him. But in this whole, hey guys, come over to my Tumblr and ask questions, I get hit with this. 5 things that you're not here for. Awesome. Now, I know that everyone expected a full-on commentary about this whole Trayvon Martin case and everything else. I'm not going to do it. And I'm not going to do it because I'm going to be coming from a place of logic. I'm going to be coming from a place of root causes. And most people want to be emotional right now. They want to be angry. They want you to be angry with them. And if you're not angry with them, then you're a traitor. So I'm not going to go too into it. I'm just going to give you a few things. Did he kill this boy? Yes, he did. Was it senseless? Yes, it was. Should he have been found guilty of manslaughter? Yes, he should have. Because I really don't, did he go out there intending to kill this boy? No. So if he didn't intend to kill this boy, you can't really call it murder. But I do feel he should have been found guilty of something. That being said, I am in no way going to go out there and fault people for feeling that we do not need to be upset with this. Let me explain. Justin J, love him to death. Walter Hampton. These are people who already have very strong opinions, and these are people who I agree with. The reality is this. We have hundreds of young black boys being slaughtered by other black boys every weekend at a rate you can measure by the hour. Okay? This is a senseless death. Yes, it's horrible that Trayvon had to die the way he had to die. But why are we going to get upset because he died at the hands of a white man? But we're not going to get upset, well, Latino. But we're not going to get upset at Ray Ray down the street who just shot up 6 people along with 2 goddamn children, and we're doing this no snitch bullshit, letting him get away with it. I am so happy that people took to the streets and asked for their rights. You know what? And not just asked, demanded it and did peaceful protest, because that is, if you are going to protest, that is what we need to do, because we have this image of being angry people. We need to be doing is going against that image. If you want things to change, if you want them to take us seriously, we can't go out there tearing up our own shit. Now, I said, hopefully black people will behave. And I meant it because, look at history. History has told us that any time a big thing like this has happened and we didn't get it in our favor, we tear up shit. And we don't just tear up shit, we tear up our own shit, which to me is beyond reckoning. If you are going to riot properly, okay? You go to the areas of the offending people and you riot in their area. But where's the outrage for our own people killing our own people? And Justin made a very good point. Gay black people can see this in other black people. We can see the blatant hypocrisy in other black people, because you will quick call someone else racist and then quick call us, your own people, faggots. Beat us up. And we're your own people. So I don't want to hear all this bullshit. Get pissed off at the people killing each other at astronomical rates. They call Chicago Chirac for a reason. Why do you think they call it Chirac? You think they're just being extra? You think they're just doing the most? No, it's a fucking war zone over there, and no one took to the streets to say enough is enough. But we sure as hell take to the streets to say no man other than a black man can kill a black man. Because that's what your message is. The only time we're going to get pissed off at us dying is when someone who's not one of us does it. Be upset at this. Be upset at the verdict. Yes, awesome. But also realize that if you are not equally upset at the shit that's going on in our own neighborhood, you are a hypocrite. You are a part of the problem. Like me, don't give a fuck. Now that that's over, 5 things I am not here for. Thing number 5, hood rats. I am so not here for hood rats. Oh my God. I just can't do it. I can't. Because a lot of times, you can't tell a hood rat that they're being a hood rat. You tell a hood rat that they're doing some hood rat shit, and they will cuss you the fuck out because you pointed at their shit and told them to clean it up. It's horrible. Like, I'm sure I've told this story before. I work in Harvard Square, and this girl was crossing the street against the light. Now, everyone who lives in Boston, been to Boston, y'all know that Boston pedestrians are some assholes. They are straight up assholes. They don't give a fuck where they are. They will cross the street. This girl, against the light, crosses the street. Other lady comes to, and mind you, the girl was obviously a hood rat. She had all the hood rat traits. Horsehair down to her ass. The booty shorts way too goddamn short, way too goddamn tight. Knowing she shouldn't be wearing some shit like that because she doesn't have the body for it. A belly shirt that she sure as hell didn't have the body for. A stank ass attitude and loud ass makeup. She had all the makings of a hood rat. And sure enough, she's crossing the street. Poor white lady. Because this white lady looked scared. In her car, screeches to a halt because she wasn't expecting somebody to be in the middle of the street when she has the light. When I tell you this hood rat stopped, gave this bitch a look, flipped her the bird, spit on her car, and cussed her out. Now, I cross on the green, not in between, so I'm still standing on the goddamn, curb waiting for my light to change. And she comes across the street. I look at her, I go, that was not the way a lady should behave. I said, that was not very classy. That is not how a lady should behave. Would you believe that bitch tried to read me from the table of contents to the motherfucking glossary. She tried. Keyword. And I just could not believe that she honestly thought she was right. That she honestly felt that she had the right to do this, that this was what she could do, and that it was absolutely okay to do this. She honestly thought that, she didn't do nothing wrong. And that I was just tripping. Thing number 4. God, people who don't respect personal space. I understand that there's a lot of different cultures and a lot of different places in the world. I've gotten to witness a lot of them. And a lot of them really don't have the same concept of personal space that we have here in America. In America, everything's big. All right? We do everything big. Our roads are big. Our buildings are big. Our cars are big. Whenever we try to do something small, it gets fucked up. Look at our cars in the 80s. We tried to do small. It wasn't a good look for us. That's just the nature of America, okay? We are big. We are larger than life. Just what it is. That includes our personal space. Our sidewalks are wide. Our streets are wide. Why the fuck do you feel the need to walk right up on me or stand right in... I could be standing at the corner and the rest of the street could be empty. And there's like 6 people who want to be right up on me on the corner. Have you back up? Give me 5 feet. 5. Or when you're at the store and that person is right behind you. You sitting there trying to type in your damn, PIN number. And fucking asshole back here is right up on you. Just right. Back up. Jesus. Give me some personal space. We have enough of it. This isn't Tokyo. Number 3. This one's going to piss some people off. Number 3 is superiority versus equality. What do I mean by superiority versus equality? Equality, by its very definition, would state that if a woman were to assault a man is within every right to defend himself. That might mean cold clocking the bitch right in her face. That is equal treatment. Because if a man were to assault another man, then nobody says anything. But a woman assaults a man and that man defends himself, he's not allowed to do it. That's not equality, that's superiority. Superiority says I get to do something to you and you have no place, no right, no call to do anything back to me. That's a superiority thing, not an equality thing. Plain and simple. I don't know what's so hard about that. That's what killed chivalry, really. I mean, you want to be treated like a man, but you want to be treated like a lady. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. We're either going to treat you like we treat each other, or we're going to treat you differently. You don't want to be treated differently, but you do want to be treated differently. Girls, get y'all shit together. Anyone who's just like, you know what, I know my place as a man, or I know my place as a woman, or I know my place in this type of relationship or that type of relationship. And if that is what you both agree on, great. That's fine. But to walk around with this expectation, I mean, hey, when that bus driver knocked the shit out of that girl, she choked him, she spit on him, you know what? She lucky she didn't get worse, because equality would dictate that he had every right to whoop the fuck out of her for that. Because he would have been justified in whooping the fuck out of a man had a man done the same. Equality versus superiority. Drives me crazy. Number 2 on the list of 5 things that I am so not here for. People who touch other people's shit. Oh, for the love of God. Okay. As a driver, as a pedestrian, I go out of my way to not fuck with other people's shit. I think a lot of that is conditioning, though. Like being black and not wanting to even have someone have reason to think I'm doing something wrong, because you know that that's what they're thinking. You know that's what they're thinking because of what so-and-so did, 3 days ago down at the corner store, robbing the corner store. Now everyone around thinks that, the black folk are crazy. So you kind of go out of your way to not touch other people's stuff. You don't want your fingerprints on nothing if you're smart. I don't want my fingerprints on anything that I don't own. Just the way it is. But there's also that respect of the fact that someone worked for something. And what if you touch it and you break it? Ask first, right? Ask first. What's so hard about that? But now we know where this is going, because this is not down to, this isn't about, ooh, someone touched my car, or well, not my car, but somebody touched my toy, and now I'm upset that they touched this toy. No. This is more about the fact that people will walk around here and do shit to your car. Are you fucking crazy? The money people pay for cars? They'll go around and, will pull on your door handle to see if you left your door open. What kind of ratchet shit is that? Or I come out and there's, a new scratch on my car. Now, granted, I just dipped it so that, it's not like it's a big deal. But, it leaves, an ashy mark. You know how, come on, black folk, you know what the fuck ashy is. And you scratch yourself, you leave an ash mark. It leaves an ash mark. So it's like, okay, I get it. You're wondering what is this material on the car. That's cute. Did you have to fucking scratch it? Keep your hands to your goddamn self if you don't know how to behave. It's like, fuck, look at it, great. Touch it and feel it to see if it's something interesting. But to sit there and scratch it, keep your hands to yourself. I can't stand motherfuckers sometimes. My number one thing that I am not here for. Let me bring you back a little bit. When I first moved here, I heard of this thing called a masshole, and I had no idea what the fuck a masshole was. I did not learn how to drive in this shitty ass, driving ass state. But there are these people who don't know how to drive, and it's called the entire state of Massachusetts. Okay, if you were born here, if you learned how to drive here, you don't know how to drive. You are a masshole. It's just what it is. And these people do not use turn signals. For the life of me, I will never understand why they don't use turn signals. Turn signals are efficient. Turn signals tell people behind you where you are going or where you intend to go, so that way they can plan their move, whether they are going to go around you, whether they need to slow down because they're making the same turn. What? Fuckers can't use a turn signal? Or, and this is the worst. This is the worst. You have a line of cars, right? We're all on getting ready to make this one turn. Line of cars, right? So why are you sitting here, right here at the turn? You look in your rearview mirror. Asshole from back here comes out of line and then tries to get in front of you and gets pissed if you don't let him. Oh, yes. Oh, good God. He is entitled to getting in front of you. He does not feel that he is entitled to sit his ass there and wait. And I'll tell you what. People do that shit. They sit there and they wait. They will sit there and wait because I'm going to inch as close to the guy in front of me as possible. I'm a top. So if you're in front of me and your back is there, I know how to inch close to your shit. So I'm going to inch as close to the car in front of me as humanly possible. And that car moves a centimeter. I'm moving a centimeter. Your ass is not getting in. Why? Because you're not a genius. You're an asshole. Everybody else is waiting on this goddamn line, and you're going to bring your ass up to the front and expect to get in. Oh, I don't think so, bitch. I don't think so. You need to sit your ass in a cool glass of water and take an everlasting backseat because I am not here for that bullshit. That is my number one thing, are these goddamn assholes out here. They don't know how to drive. They don't respect other people's cars. They will hit your car and not care. Like while trying to park, they'll hit your car and not care. I go out of my way to not hit other people's shit. They do not care. They will hit your shit, not even leave a note. They will fuck your car and not use a condom. They do not care. Oh. So anyhow, those are the 5 things that I am not here for. I know the video got started off on a little bit of a craziness. Now, if you made it through that beginning part, awesome. Because like I said, in the end of things, this is a fun video, and it's the 5 things I'm not here for. What are the 5 things you're not here for? Hey, the things that almost made it on my list, chicken. I had a bad experience with chicken when I was a kid. It made me throw up, and ever since then, I've just not been cool with chicken. I mean, unless it is drenched and drowned in some shit to make it taste like anything else but chicken, I can't eat it. I just can't. Gas prices, bitch. I drive, and I drive hard, and I drive a lot. And these gas prices are kicking my ass. I don't care what the gas prices are in England. I don't care what the gas prices are in Greece. We don't live in Greece. We live in America, all right? And I'm used to being able to say, I'm going to toss $5 in my damn car and have $5 worth of gas means something. Okay? When I started driving, $10 filled up your tank. Now it costs me damn near $60 to fill up my tank. I am not. All this shit that we decided to go and do in the Middle East, and we didn't get any of the motherfucking oil. Anyhow, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. You find me at Lynx Savage. You can follow me here on Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to go to the Male Media Mind. That's malemediamind.com. You can find me at brutallinks.com, which actually is down at the moment because I'm redesigning it and I'm changing hosting services, so it's kind of a thing. But I hope you guys like the new design once it finally comes back. And that's all I have. Justin, don't worry about it, man. People gonna hate you for this. They are. But remember, they're thinking with their hearts. They're not thinking with their minds. They're not using logic. And a lot of us, are incapable of critical thinking when we are emotional in this fashion. So people, you're gonna lose followers. You're gonna lose subscribers. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, girl. It don't. So in the grand scheme of things, you'll get more followers for telling the goddamn truth. You'll get more followers for standing your ground. I stand mine. Walter stands his. We might not all get along, but I can, at the end of the day, respect everybody for that and let the haters say what they're gonna say. Oh, and P.S. Justin and Walter, I'm tagging you both in this video because I want to see the 5 things y'all are not here for. That's going to be a good video. Oh, I'm waiting for it, guys.